We're back this Monday with more celebrations here on our TV News MK channel. Celebrate with us in this video of tributes, American stars who passed away today and also in the last few days. Legends who in some way contributed with their respective work, but today, to our sadness, passed away. We send our most sincere condolences to their families at this lamentable time. Greetings to the deceased. But first, we ask that you show your love and affection by giving a positive sign in this video and by subscribing to the channel so you don't miss the next tributes. Unfortunately, sad news. World football is in mourning. A Swedish coach of England and with notable spells at Benfica and Lazio, Sven-Göran Eriksson, 76 years old, passed away today, Monday, August 26. The Swede announced in January of this year that he was facing terminal pancreatic cancer and said he had at most a year to live. The news of his death was shared by Eriksson's former agent, Bo Gustafsson, who reported that the Swede died at his home today and was surrounded by loved ones. Between 1977 and 2019, Eriksson moved the football world by fulfilling his dream of managing Liverpool, his favorite team. He is widely recognized for his successful career as a coach at clubs and national teams around the world. The coach accepted the invitation to lead the Reds legends in the charity duel against the Ajax veterans team on March 23. In addition to his long spell with the England national team, Sven-Göran Eriksson also managed several European clubs, including Benfica, Roma, Fiorentina, Sampdoria, Lazio, and Manchester City. We deeply mourn the loss of Sven-Göran Eriksson, one of the greatest coaches in the history of football. His contribution to the game was immense, leaving an unforgettable legacy. We send our condolences to his family, friends, and fans around the world. May they find comfort in the memories and achievements he provided. May his soul rest in peace, and may his legacy continue to inspire future generations.
I guess the best way to tell you the story is start from the top. You know, I told you guys.
Another sad death on the television scene. American actor born in the United States, Rob the Rabbit Pitts, passed away at just 45 years of age on Monday, August 26. He became well known for his role in Tex-Mex Motors on the streaming platform Netflix. The news of his death was reported and confirmed on his social media by his publicist. According to the statement, he died of stomach cancer. He was diagnosed with stomach cancer in March after a trip to the emergency room, after initially believing he had gallbladder problems. Pitts was adored by fans of the show, which features motor enthusiasts transporting cars from Mexico to El Paso, Texas, and restoring them. He passed away early Monday morning, just days after posting a moving video announcing his cancer diagnosis and saying goodbye to fans, with his cameraman Jeff announcing his death. Part of the statement said, in one of his videos, Rob revealed his cancer diagnosis for the first time and said he had been feeling unwell for the past year and sought medical help when he began losing weight rapidly. We are deeply saddened by the news of the passing of Rob the Rabbit Pitts. His contribution to the world of entertainment was significant, and his presence will be greatly missed. May his loved ones find solace in their grief, and may his memory live on in the hearts of all who had the privilege of knowing him and enjoying his talent. May he rest in peace, and may his light continue to shine through his work.
The answers, but he wants to also find out the hard answers. So,
veteran American football coach Joe D'Alessandris sadly passed away this Sunday, August 25th, at the age of 70. The news was reported by his family on the veteran's official social media. Joe was a veteran NFL offensive line coach with a career that spanned several decades. He began his career in 1977 as an assistant at Western Carolina University. In college football, he also had stints at Livingston University, Memphis, Tennessee Chattanooga, Stanford, Texas A&M, Pittsburgh, Duke, and Georgia Tech. He worked for several teams in the league, such as the Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns, Kansas City Chiefs, and Buffalo Bills, among others. D'Alessandris was known for his expertise in developing offensive linemen and his detail-oriented approach to training. At 70 years of age, D'Alessandris was removed from his position as head coach in early August after being hospitalized with an officially unspecified illness. In his absence, George Warhop stepped in as offensive line coach. The total of 45 years as a coach, D'Alessandris spent half of his life dedicated to the game of football. I am deeply saddened by the loss of Joe D'Alessandris. His passing leaves a void in our lives and hearts, especially for those who had the privilege of knowing and working with him. His contributions to the entertainment world were significant, and his talent will always be fondly remembered. May his memory bring comfort and strength to all who loved him. Our deepest sympathy.
Well, the Young family wasn't interesting. The Young family went to school. But
The renowned English singer and composer Alexander Gore sadly passed away today, Monday, August 26th, at the age of 92. The news was confirmed by Shot UK this morning. Confirmation of his death came from official sources, including the music press and publications specializing in the field of classical music. Despite his sad passing, cause of Alexander Gore's death has not yet been widely disclosed. Alexander Gore was a distinguished British composer and teacher, known for his contributions to contemporary classical music. His career spanned a wide range of works from orchestral and chamber compositions to operas and music for the theater. In addition to his work as a composer, Gore had a significant career as a teacher. He taught at several institutions, including the Royal Academy of Music and the University of Cambridge, where he influenced the next generation of composers. In addition, the renowned musician received numerous awards and honors throughout his career, recognizing his significant contribution to contemporary classical music. We deeply mourn the loss of Alexander Gore. His genius and innovation in classical music left an indelible mark on the world of art. His invaluable contribution to music and education always be remembered and appreciated. May his memory inspire future composers and bring comfort to those who were touched by his talent. Our deepest condolences to his family and friends.
Well, Rufai ran a little four-cylinder Chevrolet with an Oldsmobile head on it. I mean, they just go.
Alex Xidias was a notable American engineer and entrepreneur, known for his significant contribution to the development and success of the racing car and automotive parts industry. He sadly passed away early Monday morning, August 26, at the age of 102. Confirmation of his passing came from official sources and the automotive community, including announcements from family members and publications specializing in the racing car and customization industry. Despite his sad passing, information about the cause of death has not yet been widely released. Throughout his career, Xidias made significant contributions to the automotive industry. He worked for Peterson Publishing, where he served as editor of Carcraft and later Hot Rod Industry News. His influence extended beyond the publication. Alex was instrumental in founding the SEMA Show, one of the largest and most influential automotive trade shows in the world. The legacies of Alex Xidias and Wally Parks are forever enshrined at the Fairplex in Pomona, California. Wally through the NHRA Motorsports Museum, and Alex through the Alex Xidias Center for Automotive Arts, a testament to their lasting impact on future generations of automotive enthusiasts. Alex Xidias' influence on the automotive industry and hot rod culture is immeasurable. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations of enthusiasts. The NHRA and the entire automotive community honor his memory and contributions. Good luck, Alex. May he rest in peace. Another sad passing in the sports world. Professional football legend Mike Stensrud passed away yesterday, August 25th, at the age of 70. The news of his passing was reported and confirmed by the player's family. The cause of his death was a long-term illness, although specific details have not been widely released. Stensrud was remembered for his contributions to entertainment and the positive influence he had on his field. At 6'5" and 265 pounds, Stensrud wreaked havoc on the running game and opposing quarterbacks during his career from 1974 to 1978. A two-time first-team All-Big Eight selection, Stensrud racked up 306 career tackles, an impressive number for a defensive lineman. Stensrud was a 2000 inductee into the Iowa State Athletics Hall of Fame. In the years since, the Stensrud Cyclone legacy has remained strong. His nephew Josh played football at Iowa State, and his son Andy was a four-year letterman for the Cyclones and a starter on the offensive line for ISU's 2000 Insight.com Bowl championship team. His passing is a great loss to the football community, and he will be remembered for his contributions and the impact he had on the game. We are deeply saddened by the loss of Mike Stensrud. His contributions to the game of football were profound and impactful, both on and off the field. Our deepest sympathies go out to his family, friends, and all who share in this mourning. May they find comfort in the memories and legacy he left for us all. Another death on the television scene. The entertainment world is once again in mourning. Karel Heřmánek, a legendary Czech actor and director, known for his work in theater, film, and television, passed away today, August 26, at the age of 76. The confirmation of Karel Heřmánek's death was made by official sources in the Czech Republic, including statements from the family and press releases from local media. The cause of his death was a long illness, which he faced with courage and dignity. Further details about the specific condition have not been widely released. Heřmánek had a long and distinguished career in theater, acting in several important productions and playing roles in renowned theater companies in the Czech Republic. In addition to his work in theater and film, Heřmánek had roles in television productions where he continued to showcase his talent and captivate audiences with his performances. In addition to acting, Heřmánek also excelled as a director, bringing his artistic vision and creativity to the direction of plays and production. His career was marked by a deep commitment to art and a significant impact on the theater and film culture, the Czech Republic. He will be remembered for his lasting contribution to the world of entertainment and the passion he brought to his work. Farewell, Karel Heřmánek. Your talent and dedication to theater and film will leave an indelible mark on us all. May his memory continue to inspire and light the way for future artists. University of Michigan president and American academic administrator James J. Duderstadt, who devoted his academic career to an institution he shaped with his zeal for technology, innovation, and equity, died August 24th at age 81. Duderstadt also held the title of University Professor of Science and Engineering and was a former dean and director of the College of Engineering. His ability to lead one of the world's great research universities was rooted in a simple Midwestern upbringing. He earned 2 degrees from the California Institute of Technology, a master's degree in engineering science in 1965, and a doctorate in engineering science and physics in 1967. He was also a postdoctoral fellow of the Atomic Energy Commission at Caltech before joining the faculty in 1969. Duderstadt received the College of Engineering's Nuclear Engineering Professor of the Year Award in 1969 and the Outstanding Professor Award in 1980. Duderstadt, who was named Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs in 1986, is deeply saddened by the loss of James J. Duderstadt. His contributions to the academic field and his visionary leadership were truly remarkable. He left an indelible mark on all who had the privilege of knowing and working with him. Our deepest sympathies go to his family and loved ones. May the memory of his positive impact continue to be a source of inspiration and strength. Legendary American jazz guitarist Russell Malone, 60, died late last week. His mysterious and tragic death has triggered an outpouring of grief. Malone, a longtime member of Ron Carter's trio, passed away unexpectedly a few months before his 61st birthday. The tragic incident reportedly occurred while he was on tour with Ron Carter in Japan. Jazz musician and teacher Peter Mazza, who has known Malone for more than 3 decades, said on Facebook, "Totally devastated and in disbelief that Russell Malone has mysteriously and tragically left us. My deepest condolences to his wife," he lamented. According to the first official information after his death, the cause was a heart attack. Russell Malone was an American jazz guitarist, famous for his work with Jimmy Smith, Harry Connick Jr., Diana Krall, Ron Carter, and many others. His career really began in 1988, when he began working with Jimmy Smith. He went on to work with Harry Connick Jr. and the Diana Krall Trio. His work on 3 albums helped them receive Grammy nominations, including the ballad When I Look in Your Eyes, which won Best Jazz Vocal Performance. He recorded his first solo album in 1992. He toured with many greats, including Roy Hargrove, Diane Reeves, and Ron Carter. with whom he was on tour in Japan at the time of his death. We are deeply saddened by the passing of James J. Duderstadt. His commitment to education and his inspiring example will leave a lasting impression. We send our deepest condolences to his family. May the memory of his legacy bring comfort and peace this difficult time. Christoph Daum was a renowned German football coach, known for his significant contributions to the sport. Christoph Daum passed away on the 26th of August 2024, at the age of 70. Confirmation of his death was made through official statements from his family and press releases from sports media. Daum had a distinguished coaching career, working with numerous clubs in Germany and abroad, including 1 FC Köln, VfB Stuttgart, Bayer Leverkusen, and also had spells with Fenerbahce in Turkey and Club Brugge in Belgium. He was known for his attacking style of play and tactical skills. During his more than 3-decade coaching career, coached Cologne, Stuttgart, Bayer Leverkusen, and Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany. The news of Christoph Daum's death has left Stuttgart deeply saddened. Everyone at the club remembers him as one of the most influential figures in German football, and to whom Stuttgart owes a great debt. His work, which culminated in the 1992 title, will never be forgotten. 5-time German champions responded on social media. It is with heavy hearts that we bid farewell to Christoph Daum. His work in football and his competitive spirit will always be remembered with admiration. His influence reached beyond the pitch and impacted the lives of many. May the memory of his passion and leadership bring comfort to all who knew and loved him. Legendary Cleveland sports team owner, author, attorney, and sports entrepreneur Nick Milady has passed away at the age of 93. Cavaliers released the following statement on Milady's passing. The Cleveland Cavaliers are saddened to learn of the passing of Nick Milady, the beloved founder whose passion and vision ignited the spirit of Cavaliers basketball in our great city. True pioneer in the world of sports, Nick was not just a leader. He was a dreamer who made that dream a reality for countless fans in Cleveland. Milady owned the Cleveland Indians, Cleveland Barons, and Crusaders hockey teams in the late 1960s and 1970s. His journey began as a Cleveland area attorney, and in 1968 took a bold step by purchasing the Cleveland Arena. Just 2 years later, he led a dedicated group that brought the Cavaliers to life, introducing our team to the NBA as an expansion franchise in 1970. Nick had a grand vision for the future of basketball in Cleveland, culminating in the construction of the Richfield Coliseum, which opened its doors in 1974 as the largest arena in the NBA. For 20 unforgettable years, the Coliseum was the home of the Cavaliers, a place where memories were made and dreams were realized. Farewell, Nick Milady. Your vision and contribution to the world of literature were truly remarkable, and your work will continue to inspire and influence readers and writers alike. We thank you for your dedication and the legacy of your words. May your memory live on in the books and stories you left behind. We will miss you and send our deepest condolences to your family and friends.
I'm going to put these on if I have more points. But
Al Attles, the legendary Hall of Famer, who also coached the Warriors during the 1975 NBA season and led them to championship glory, passed away Wednesday at the age of 87. Attles spent more than 60 years with the organization as a player, general manager, and brand ambassador. The Warriors announced that Attles died at his home in the San Francisco Bay Area on Tuesday, surrounded by his family. During his playing years, he was with Wilt Chamberlain when he played his 100-point game for the Philadelphia Warriors in Hershey, Pennsylvania, on March 2, 1962. In that game, Attles made all 8 of his field goal attempts for 17 points. He also coached Hall of Famer Rick Barry, who also elaborated on the Warriors' release. My heart is heavy today with the loss of my mentor and friend. Al was my roommate during my rookie season in the league. He taught me valuable lessons about being a professional could not be learned on the court. Later, as our coach during our 1975 championship season, he exemplified leadership, unity, and a great strategic ability that allowed us to succeed at the highest level. The statement read, Friends, former players and colleagues have highlighted his influence on basketball and his legacy as coach of the Golden State Warriors. It is truly saddening to hear of his passing. We send our sincere condolences to his friends, fans, and family at this sad time. May he rest in peace.
Olive Marie Osmond was an American singer, actress, author, philanthropist, and TV host born October 13, 1959. Although she was never part of her family's singing group, she found success as a solo country music artist in the 1970s and 1980s. Her best-known song is a remake of the country pop ballad Paper Roses. From 1976 to 1979, she and her singer brother Donny Osmond hosted the television show Donny and Marie. On September 9, 2019, Osmond debuted as the new host of The Talk. American singer Marie Osmond revealed that she will not leave an inheritance to her children and that she intends to spend most of it on having fun with her husband. The 64-year-old celebrity spoke about the subject in an interview published by US Weekly. Marie assures that she will not leave money to her 7 children: Stephen, 39, Rachel, 31, Jessica, 35, Brandon, 26, Brianna, 24, Matthew, 23, and Abigail, 18. Honestly, why would you let your child not try to be something? I don't know anyone who becomes something if they only get money, begins the singer of songs like Paper Roses and One Bad Apple. She continued, "To me, the greatest gift you can give your child is the passion to discover who they are inside and to work. And I think all an inheritance does is breed laziness and pretension." Marie then explains what her plans are with the money she has accumulated throughout her life as an artist. "I have worked hard and I am going to spend it all and have fun with my husband." She remarried former basketball player Steve Craig in 2011. He was her first husband from 1982 to 1985. The singer also considered that she helps her children with some achievements throughout their lives. "I don't help my children. I mean, if they need help buying a car or something, I'll help. I love that they learn. You don't love something if you don't deserve it." Also in August 2021, actor Daniel Craig, star of the 007 franchise and father of 2 daughters, followed a similar line of reasoning to Marie Osmond and caused a stir at the time. "Isn't there an old saying that if you die rich, you've failed? I don't want to leave large sums of money to the next generation. I think inheritance is very bad taste. My philosophy is, get rid of it or make a donation before you go." And speaking of the actress, at 64, Marie Osmond has lived longer than ever before because I'm healthy, she told Drew Barrymore while recently co-hosting the Drew Barrymore Show. However, the road to getting there was a winding one and included obstacles in the form of constant crash dieting, a 50-pound weight loss and body dysmorphia, she said. Osmond, now 64, began working out and using Nutrisystem in her early 50s, she told Barrymore, which helped her lose 50 pounds. "This is where we have to take control of our lives," she began. "I was in a situation where I needed to get out of it. I had gained 50 pounds, that's a lot of weight for me. I'm only 5'5". I'm very small. God had to make me this way to make Donny Osmond look macho." Osmond doesn't refer to Nutrisystem as a diet, but you could argue that it is one. The program provides ready-made, protein-rich meals and snacks to help members reach their weight loss goals. Osmond had experienced both excessive weight loss and what she considered excessive weight gain, and Nutrisystem helped her find a middle ground, she said. "Women don't live long in our family," the former Hallmark Channel star explained. "And then my son came to me, on behalf of all my children, and said, 'Mom, you're not going to live long. You need to lose weight. It has nothing to do with how you look. It's about the fact that we need you in our lives.'" Research shows that being overweight has substantial impacts on mortality, particularly because it can increase the risk of deadly conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, sleep apnea, and more. However, there's a growing narrative in healthcare about moving away from body mass index and toward metabolic function as a more complete indicator of health. This concern from Osmond's son was a trigger for her, given the humiliation she's endured from bosses over her weight throughout her career, which led her to go on fad diets. "I did everything you guys did," she said. "I had mind trips growing up, in Hollywood." At her lowest point, Osmond said she weighed 93 pounds. One day, in a dressing room full of mirrors, she saw a shocking reflection. Her back, guys, was a skeleton with skin on, she recalled. "And I was like, oh my God. And I stood up to look at her, and I realized it was me. And it was so scary. that's when things started to change. I realized I had body dysmorphia, and I fixed it, she said. Body dysmorphia, also known as body dysmorphic disorder, is a mental health condition that disrupts the way you see and feel about your own body and appearance, according to the Cleveland Clinic. When Osmond was 50, she decided to give up traditional diets for good. I just got tired of dieting when I got to 50, and my body hated me, she said. Given Osmond's history, starting Nutrisystem was an adjustment. I was so scared because I had never eaten so much food in my life, she said. And I realized that we don't have to starve ourselves, we don't have to diet, and we don't have to be skinny. We have to be healthy. And she can safely say that she's finally achieved that goal.